Hey everybody, it's Rosie, and I would like to welcome you to my kitchen. Hey friends, it's Rosie, and in this video we are going to kick off our holiday series, and we are starting off with our yeast rolls. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to get our sifter here, and I'm going to sift a combination of all-purpose flour, yeast, sugar, and a little bit of salt. And once you're done doing that, we're going to move to the stove and we're going to melt some butter and milk. I'm using 2% milk. You can use whatever milk, whole milk, 1%, doesn't really matter. Okay, so once that butter is melted, and actually I should have waited till the butter was completely melted before I added the milk, so make sure you do that. I'm going to pour that milk into our bowl here, and I'm just using a spoon to mix up everything, to mix the ingredients. And I just prefer using the spoon for this part because the dough is so sticky, and I'm not ready to dig my hands in just yet because it will make a mess. So once it is ready to go, we are going to flour our flat surface, and that is my chopping board. So the reason why I floured the chopping board is because the dough is so sticky, and it will stick to your flat surface if you don't put any flour there. So what we are going to do now, we are just going to, it's kind of like you're doing a deep tissue massage. You're just going to knead that dough and just keep playing with it for a couple minutes. I did this for approximately 5 minutes or so. Just take your time and don't try to rush. You do want to do this step. And as you see, I'm adding a little more flour to my surface because it did start getting stuck to the board. So don't be too shy with the flour, but at the same time don't use too much because you don't want your dough to look all dry. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I divided the flour with a knife, and I'm just forming my little balls there, and I made approximately, I made 13 now that I'm looking at. I thought it was 12. So I'm just forming those little balls. They don't have to be perfect, and they don't have to look pretty. Just make any type of little balls. When they bake, they will look great. So what I did, I chose my bake pan, and even though this is a non-stick bake pan, I'm using a pie pan. Even though it's non-stick, I still did use my non-sticking spray. If you want to use butter, that is fine. The non-sticking spray that I used was butter flavored, and that does add a little flavor. So what I did is I let it sit out, and I covered it with aluminum foil, and I let it sit out for about 2 hours, and that's what happened. They did raise a little bit or a whole lot. And once they come out of the oven, you are going to get some butter, and you're going to butter the top so they look all nice and buttery and taste all nice and buttery. And you know what? That's pretty much it. It's a really simple recipe. You can get it at iHeartRecipes.com, and you can print it out and make sure that you have this on your Thanksgiving table because it is a necessity. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, leave your comments below, and I will see you all later. Bye!